pleasant morning, class. How are you feeling today? Are you all good? Oh, that's great. I'm so glad to hear that, class. Today, we are going to explore and discover and find answers, the mystery of the world through science. I am your grade 5 super science teacher, Teacher Jaylord, and welcome to today's lesson on properties of materials, useful and harmful materials. Are you excited? Let's dive into the exciting world of science together. Let's enter the kingdom where fun and learning come alive. For today's lesson, here are our objectives. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to, first, determine whether materials are useful or harmful based on their properties. Second, classify materials into useful or harmful categories. Lastly, appreciate the importance of using safe materials and avoiding harmful ones in our daily life. Now, class, I have a mystery box here. Inside its box are pictures of different materials. We'll also use this box to test what you already know about today's lesson. I have some questions that you will need to answer. Who wants to volunteer to open the box? Yes, Shine! Thank you, Shine. Alright, let's begin. Question number 1. What do you see in the pictures? Yes, James, you're right. We have a fellow, a car, a gas stove, and pesticides. Question number 2. Which material is useful and which is harmful? Good job! The pillow and the car are useful, while the gas and stove and pesticides are harmful. Last question. Why do you think it's important to identify whether materials are useful or harmful? Wow, Rhea! Amazing! Your answer is correct. It is important to know which materials are useful and which are harmful because it helps us to stay safe and make good choice every day. Let's now dive into our discussion. Let's start by understanding what makes a material useful. A material is useful if it is beneficial to humans or the environment, can provide positive benefits. For example, water is very useful material. It helps us mix different substances and essential for life. Other examples are pillows, bags, dresses, and cars. Materials like this are helpful in everyday life, improving comfort, convenience, and functionality. Let's look at the harmful materials. A material is harmful if it can cause more harmful than good. Harmful materials can lead to negative effects. For examples, batteries provide energy to different kinds of equipment, but the chemicals inside them can be harmful if not handled properly. Other examples of harmful materials include glass, paint, scissors, pesticides. Materials like this can cause harmful if mishandled, leading to injuries, poisoning, or environmental damage. Can anyone think of other examples of harmful materials that we encounter in everyday life? Great ideas, class! Let's now talk about how we can handle these materials safely. Guidelines in handling, storing, and disposing harmful materials. When it comes to harmful materials, we need to be extra careful. Here are some important guidelines. Harmful materials must be disposed of in separate containers. This ensures that harmful substances do not contaminate other materials or cause accidents. They should have clear labels and be out of reach for children. Labels help identify dangers, and keeping harmful materials out of the children's reach prevents accidental exposure. We should never touch harmful materials with bare hands. Gloves should be used when possible. Gloves protect our skin from direct contact with dangerous substances. Corrosive chemicals should be never flushed down the sink or toilet. They need special disposal. Flushing corrosive chemicals can pollute water source and damage plumbing. Flammable materials like thinner or firecrackers must be stored in a cool, dry place far from any flame source. Storing flammable materials safely reduces the risk of the fires or explosions. Always read and follow the instructions on the products before using them. Follow products instructions ensures proper use and helps avoid accidents or misuse.
Now, I want to hear your thoughts. Please share your thoughts about today's lesson. You can comment them in the chat box, and let's take a minute to hear from everyone. Now, let's check what you've learned so far.
In test 1, you have to classify the following materials as useful or harmful. Draw a happy face if it is material is useful, and sad face if it is harmful. In test 2, give 3 examples of useful materials and 3 examples of harmful materials. Afterwards, let's have the checking. Okay, are you all done? Let's check your answers. Here's the correct answer. Very good. For your assignment, I want you to list 5 materials found in your home and classify them as either useful or harmful. Then write a short explanation of why each material is useful or harmful. Submit it next meeting.
Alright! That's all for today, class. You all did amazing job. Keep the great work and remember to stay safe while handling materials properly. I'll see you next time for more exciting science adventures. Have a great day ahead, class!